Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We're going Izzet, folks. And not Izzet Giants, believe it or not. There are other things in the world besides Izzet Giant. Izzet is good as a lot of things. Izzet really is the wizards, the thinking mages type of deck. Really a magic deck, throwing around spells, meta magic, that type of thing, burning fireballs and counterspells, man, back in the day. So I really like this deck because I'm tired of what is going on in the meta right now. And you know me, if you've been around for a while, I like to play anti-meta decks. I don't like to play what everyone else is playing. I like to brew, and I like to come up with problems, solutions to problems overall. So what are we running into right now? We're running into a lot of Dimir Mill, we're running into Gruul Ramp, those freaking ultimatum decks, Ugin, all that crazy stuff. How do we stop that? How do we deal with these problems? Well, we burn them up and we shut them down. That's what we do. Let's take a look, folks. Here we go. I call it anti-burn because it's blue for anti and red for burn. Beautiful little deck here. So before we get started, as always, I'm going to make a very special request from you. Please tenderly hit that like button. Gently hit that subscribe button. Because if you don't, the like and subscribe will come and get you. He lurks in the woods and in the deep snow piles and come right out. And as the midnight hunt approaches closer, he's only going to get more powerful. Join us on our stream every night, twitch.tv/thatvillainj, for all the live streaming goodness. And as always, you can, if you need more villainy in your life, you can always check out our Discord. All of those links will be in the description. So, as we go, first of all, importantly, step number one, let's get on these Izzet backs, okay? Fervent Champion. The 1/1 champion, I mean, this guy is just amazing. First strike and haste when Fervent Champion attacks, another knight you control gets 1 to the end of turn. We do have a few knights, including him. Second turn, if you can get 2 of these out, you have 2/1 first strikers going in on round 2. That is absolutely brutal. We don't really need the equipment part of him right now. However, it is there. So this is our early drop. Frostbite. We are running snow. And we're able to do Frostbite for 3 damage. But guess what? We also run Shock. You can trade these in and out if you want to run 4 Shocks and 1 Frostbite, whatever. This for a little bit more extra damage has got more flexibility. Shock is good too. It can go face, whatever you guys want. Shock, you should know, as I always say, 4 words, 1 mana, 2 damage. 6 words, 1 mana, 2 damage. Avalanche Caller. I really like this card. I think it's underrated. On turn 3, you can have a 4/4 elemental with hexproof and haste out. So it's turn 2, you play him. Turn 3, you take your turn mana, put down an untapped mana, make that into a 4/4 elemental with hexproof and haste, which means it can't be killed, it can't be removed, and it's coming in. So it's really kind of a pressure card, pushing that avalanche. It also features snow, so I figured we'd give it the nice, we give it the nice Kaldheim vibe here. Right? So, Confounding Conundrum. Now, this is one that a lot of people will disagree with me. Okay? A lot of people will disagree with me on this one. Confounding Conundrum is anti-landfall, anti-ramp tech. A lot of people don't know about it. It lets you draw a card for 2 mana, which is good but expensive. But whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had a land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to their owner's hand. The reason I include this, if you don't like it, just put a scry in there. Just put something like Opt or something in there if you don't like it or you don't want to spend the money on it. So anybody that's playing Gruul Ramp, they're playing Fabled Passages, or they're playing Cultivates or something like that, a lot of these ultimatums, this slows them down. Somebody just suggested cheap bounce. Yeah, Stern Dismissal is a great one. I like to do this just because I'm running into, in Diamond, I'm running into so many ultimatums and other crazy ramp things. Anything can go in there. 2 Essence Scatters, target a counter creature spell. 2 Negates, target a non-creature spell. Put any kind of 2-drop counter spells that you want. There's a lot of variety in counter spells. I'm just showing you the kind of the basics here. If you want to put Lofty Denial is really not worth it. Disdainful Stroke, Anti-Cognition, any kind of miscast, any kind of cheap counter spells. These are just like the basic building blocks. Okay. I also, it's important to me because I have the premium versions and I like to flex. You know what I mean? I like to flex. Omen of the Sea. Another good opt in here. It's kind of a more complex opt. It's an enchantment. When Omen of the Sea enters, scry 2 and then draw a card. We are going to get a lot of scrying and drawing card. If you know, my biggest nemesis right now, as you know, my biggest nemesis overall is the Auto Shuffler, as you know. So scrying and card draw really does help. And then later you can sacrifice this and scry when you have nothing else to do with your mana. Riddle Form, very good. Early drop, whenever you play a non-creature spell, which we have a lot of, it becomes a 3/3 Sphinx, and it also lets you always scry. Fire Prophecy deals 3 damage to any target. Put a card from bottom into your library. You don't have to throw it in the graveyard. Put it back into your library, and you do draw a card. Get rid of any of those excess lands or any of those things that you want. Rimrock Knight, push that aggro. Push that aggro, man. Push it. Push that aggro. Do that little extra damage. It counts as a non-creature spell. Bowler Rush is an instant. And then we have a 3/1, can't block. However, when we're running with Fervent Champion, he can go 4/1. You can do a lot of different things to him to really, really push the tempo and get the damage down. Robber of the Rich. Reach and Haste. Now, if you don't want to spend the mythic rares, any kind of hasted creature will work here. I just particularly like this one because it's fun to steal cards from somebody else. If you want to put something like even Phoenix of Ash is good, Arnie Brokebrow, Bolt Hound, I would prefer a 2-drop speed. Nest Robber, just Robber the Rich comes with a little bit more, comes with a little bit more general oomph on him. I would not go higher than 3. I would mostly kind of stay to a 2-drop, maybe a 3-drop. But if you don't have the cash for Robber the Rich, go for something else. Scorching Dragonfire, 3 damage. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Now, another option that we also have is Soul Sear, okay? They lose indestructible. We might want to throw this in because it's so powerful, especially playing against mono white invincibility, Hollow Blade type situations that you find yourself in. You can't get rid of that one card. They keep making it invincible. This will help exile it, which is more important than it stops recursion. However, if you want to go with Soul Sear or something like that, I don't blame you. It's also a lot cheaper, so you can play 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, mind you. And if not, you would exile it instead. Sprite Dragon. Very, very useful uncommon. 1/1, flying haste, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter. Absolutely will get jacked up beyond belief with all the counter spells and other non-creature spells we have. Haste, pushing, aggression. You can see these are all cheap. Neutralize. This is your generic counter spell. It has cycling, so if you don't need it, throw it away. Why? Why not? If it has cycling, toss it away. And of course, Stormwing Entity. He's a big boy because he has prowess. He is a 5-drop, but guess what? If you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, he only costs 2. So really, he costs 3. He looks like some sort of lightning dragon made out of clouds, which is awesome. So cast a shock on face. Cast a Frostbite on their creatures, cast one of the Rimrock Knight abilities, and he's only 2 to drop out. You also get that little extra scry. Anytime you cast a non-creature spell, he gets 1/1 to the end of turn. You can surprise people with that. People will attack with like a 4/4. You cast Lightning Bolt on them or Frostbite or Shock on them. He becomes a 4/4, and they took damage. Boom. It's over with. So he doesn't really ever come off hard casted. Don't worry about that. 9 snow-covered islands, 9 snow-covered mountains, 18 and 3 Riverglide Pathways for variety, 21 mana. Why 21? That's very low. It probably could go lower. This is a 2.1 average CMC deck. 16 creatures, 23 non-creatures. Not heavy on the creatures at all, folks. 17 instants, 6 enchantments, okay? No sorceries. We're going all instants here. This is a burn them up and shut them down, like I said. 21 lands total. Probably too many lands, honestly. I'm not even going to lie. It's probably too many lands. But we're going to go with it. It's been doing pretty well overall, as you can see here. 1, 2, and 3. This is really a 2. Everything in here is pretty much a 2, okay? So 4 mana, you're flying. 4 mana, you're absolutely flying. That's all you really need. I've been doing well in Diamond 2 with this. I have been slowly climbing with it because it's so anti. It's just so anti what everyone is doing right now. So let's take a look. All right, let's get it going. Look at this, a glow pause there. I want to revisit. Sourelf eventually. I feel like he hasn't got a full shake. He's a cool card. Real low on mana there, folks. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. Hello, Golgari. So we're going to do this. We have 2 negates out, which I'm not crazy about it. Negate, I'd rather have creature counters at this point. Let's see here. Let's see what he does. Negates are kind of late game plays. Well, that would have helped. There. Stormwing Entity. Another Avalanche Caller. Let's see what he does. Description of road. Discard 2 cards. I'm going to get rid of the 2 negates. I'm going to keep Stormwing Entity. Okay, we're going to do this. Turn you into a monster, and then we're going to go in with the monster. Alright, perfect. We need our card draw. He got a little card draw. But I know he's playing a Golgari Poison. There's our card draw. Decline. Put Stormwing Entity out for cheap. Scry 2. We need Rimrock. We don't need that. Perfect for scrying. Going for 1. He's down to 14. Alright. Don't have any counterspells. Out of spells, but we can start playing aggressively here. Boreal Outrider. Okay. This is what we're going to do. is Nurgle. He's a big fan of Papa Nurgle there, man. He's a fellow Warhammerite. Alright, so we're going to do this. Scorching Dragonfire. Exile it. He gets hit with prowess. Rimrock Knight hits the board. He'll be ready to go for next time. Pop. If he doesn't get rid of that, if he doesn't get flying removal, he's done. Good game. Yeah. So basically that's it, guys. Deny board state. Press, and deny board state. That's the idea. Just do that. Simple. Very, very cheap. And those scrying certainly helped because it was trying to mana flood me. I could feel it. I could feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Clothis design. I've only ever seen one person play that. And it was extremely devastating, but it's an expensive-ass card. Javelin. Yeah, I like that. I like that, guys. I like it. Good hand, good hand. How's everybody doing out in chat world tonight? You know, real quiet right now. Rapt attention is being paid. Speaker of the Heavens, we're going to burn that up right away. I'm just going to get rid of that right away. We don't even play that. You don't need that guy. You're better than that. I would play it in an elf deck. I would play it in an elf green devotion deck. Because if you have a ton of creatures on the board and then you hit it with, you know, just the right things. I want a, yes, a red mana, perfect. This, watch, he's gonna have righteousness in his hand, and I should have played the shock. Yep, I knew he was going to have a pump up. I had a feeling. I knew I should have played the shock. I was trying to get away with extra damage, but hey, sometimes you gamble and sometimes it doesn't work. So, we'll see what happens here. Oh, it's another Sprite Dragon. I know. I'm trying to just kind of push him and get stuff out of his hand, so gain 4 life, not really necessary. It's going to draw a card. Okay. Let's do Riddle for him. Well, this deck sure is good at gaining life. I mean, good lord. Yeah, I'll take it. Birth of Meletis. Planes. I'm waiting for something like a freaking just like a crazy angel to come out, and that's what I want to hit. Daxos is not it. I don't really care about Daxos. Oh, he does make him devoted though. Heliod. That is strange that he's playing a second Heliod. Yeah, that's weird. Oops, yeah, he did that by accident. I guess, I mean, he gains life, but... It's so weird to see mono white life gain in this high up, guys. It's really weird. Not sure why he would do that. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Right? It's weird. Right, so we're gonna go... we're gonna do nothing. Yeah, that's gonna go back. I'm not gonna let him get anything else on the board, so... That was the one I was afraid of. I jumped the gun. Jumped the gun. That's the one I was afraid of, too. Yeah, I'm done here. Good deck. Absolutely got outplayed there. He moved too quick for me, and I was just behind the 8-ball. Good game. Good game. Hey, listen, of course, I'm playing this thing, and I'm not running into any of the meta decks I set it up to defeat, so that's what happens, guys. I was really, and that's what I was keeping that, I was keeping that Essence Scatter just for that Angel, and I said, is it worth it? I mean, he could have it, but he hasn't played it yet, so you just don't expect to see mono white life in Diamond. That's like a gold deck at the very maybe you see it in Platinum, but really I don't like this. I like that better. I think Rimrock's the odd man out there. I know he's the only creature I have, but... Fatal Passage. Okay. Plains. Probably has removal. Yep. Don't want either of those. Want a creature. Acid Scatter. Let's get rid of him. He's thinking about playing his removal. There it is. He's not doing anything. Thinks I'm probably loading up on spells, which I am. So we're going to wait each other out and then unleash an absolute flurry of fucking spells at each other. Ooh, okay.
This battle is going to end on my...
Each player discards a card, so we're going to do this.
Get a grip, Liliana. Let's never cross paths again.
Doom Foretold, very nice. What do you got for me next, guy? ECD. Does not make any sense. Okay. I have an Essence Scatter and a Negate. Alright. So whatever he tries to do, I'm going to shut it down. I was going to have to discard a spell anyway, so... He's probably going to play his removal on that just because he's bored and he wants to play cards. I'm going to scry. Scry 2. Yeah, that would have been bad. See that? See that sabotage? See that sabotage? Tagrid, nice. It is a temperamental color combination. As you can see right now, it's absolutely not cooperating. See that? Even with all the scry, I'm going to get mana flooded. Even with all the scry, I'm going to get mana flooded. Mana? Oh, it's a Scorching Dragonfire. That's nice. Just in time for me to die. Very temperamental. So let's see what we can modify here, because I was having a lot of success with this earlier. I honestly think it's the type of matchup you get. I'm not getting the type of meta decks that I don't. Good lord, man! How much scry do I need to put in this deck? I was scrying and I was still getting mana. You know what? I'm gonna add it in. I'm gonna add it in and lose just to prove a lesson. All right, watch this. Just to make my point. There's one in there. There you go. One in there now. See what happens. Man, I play those card draw. I played those card draw burn scry giant decks. Still lost. I could pick any card I want for the next 3 cards, but you know why I hate it? I'll tell you why I hate it. Because 1, everybody plays it, and 2, everybody plays it on your off turn. And that's what drives me nuts. I have such a visceral reaction when I see that card come down. Because everybody freaking activates it on their turn, on your turn, when you're done, and takes fucking 20 minutes scrying, like it's a fucking absolute fucking puzzle of what they're gonna do. That one didn't work there. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. I'm saying it fucking annoys me. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with anything else other than it just bothers me. That's not that great. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Pretty good start. If he doesn't play a removal immediately. Oh, well, if we get a snow land. We did not get a snow land. We did not get a snow land. Robber of the Ridge. I'd rather cycle one of these out. Fire Prophecy. That'll do. That'll kill it. Jogger Necromancer. Now that's a good one. No blocks. Okay. Ready to go here. So we're going to Fire Prophecy him down. We are going to get rid of Riddle Form. I don't think he's much of a help in this situation. And there we go. Need a black card. Hooded Blightfang. I need a red mana and Vengeful Reaper. Very nice. Very nice combo there. That's not it. We're going to Scorching Dragonfire here. Through naturally, and he gets my Fairy Dragon and comes in for the kill. Because I can't draw any mana. Wow. On a bad one tonight, guys. On a bad one. Got freaking Diamond 2 with this earlier today. I was way the hell down here, and I got Diamond 2 with this earlier today, so I don't know what the issue is. So we're going to try something else here. Because I'm absolutely getting bodied right now. Who do we need to get rid of, and who do we need to keep? Maze Mine Home did not help. Stormwing Entity is good. Sprite Dragon is good. I'll tell you who I don't like. Don't like Riddle Form. Need a different creature. Need another Haster. Yeah, we might need Bounce. Let's get rid of the Neutralize. Let's get Stern Dismissal, and let's add another Haster. Confounding Conundrum has done nothing. Okay, so let's go with Opt. I think we need more Frost Shock than Frostbite. And I'm going to do Soul Sear. Alright, guys. Let's see how we do. Ugh. Brazen Borrow, please. Avalanche Caller, you're kind of the odd man out. I'm trying to stay away from. I mean, yeah, I could just load my, like you said before. I could just load my deck full of Izzet cards. I mean, Izzet. I already have Izzet cards. I could just load my deck absolutely slam full of Eldraine cards. But I mean, you know, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to do something different. Everybody Blood Chief's Thirst that guy. Everybody. There has not been a person who has not Blood Chief's Thirsted him. I don't think the whole night. Oh, we gotta behold the multiverse. Banishing Light. Who's he gonna hit? Robert the Rich. A little bit unnecessary, but okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. I think this is Grixis. It's just what I think. I don't need either of these. I need creatures. There we go. Esper. That's right. Ol Esper. Oh, he's on some real janky shit. Tell you what. Esper control, obviously. Crawling Barrens, there it is. Let's get us some creatures in here. Cut this stalemate out. We have an Essence Scatter. We don't want that. We don't want that. Behold the Multiverse. Okay. Let's see, he's probably got a counterspell in there. Oh, no, he doesn't. Now we're talking. Does he even have creatures in this deck? It would appear that he does not. It would appear that he doesn't even have creatures in this deck. For all intents and purposes here. Banishing Light. Naturally. Yeah, it's just a total Esper control. Going up against my control, I don't know how effective it's going to be. Mana. Oh, it's actually Stormwing Entity. Let's just hardcast it. Fuck it. I know I've been leaving the Essence Scatter, but honestly, I don't even think he has any creatures. Of course, next turn he'll play fucking Ultimate Form of Destruction Go, and it will wreck my shit completely. Because I fucking can't ultimately predict every single fucking move these Esper fucking crazy players are going to play. So, you know, we'll see. Off consumption. Very interesting choice. Shadow Spear. So he does have some sort of creature in there somewhere. Okay. It's good to know. Alright. What's he got? He's got nothing. What's he got? He's got nothing. He just wasted time. I don't care for Esper either. It's a very I've played it, but I don't much care for it either. Something about it is just feels weird. Esper. All right, so we've lucked up on a slightly better build here. Yeah, let's crawl our way back up. Yikes. Mulligan that one, folks. Much better. All right, here we go. And he's out of there. He saw the red snow-covered mountain. It's very, 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 very nice. I probably spit in the microphone, but that one caught me. It's the lamest aspects of the other three colors jammed into a deck like it's Neapolitan ice cream made of diarrhea. Bro, you killing me, man. You killing me. Killing me with that shit, man. It is. It really is is like the worst of all the three colors, all shoved in there. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what he's got here. He's ramping. He's ramping. Esper Doom. Ugh. Gross. No judgment on you, sir, but gross. Wolf Willow Haven. He's putting another Wolf Willow Haven. Okay, so he's really trying to ramp to something here. Spare supplies. Okay. I mean, it is true. Esper control is awful. Oh my god, I did it again. I did it again, guys. I can't even believe I keep doing that. I hate that. Still gonna have to discard a card. Old Growth Cruel. Okay. Yeah, I have that problem too, Hugh. I'll build a deck like crazy and go into it. And then, oh, another Spirit of Aldergard. Very nice. Another Blizzard Brawl. Naturally. Another Old Growth Troll. He's going to draw a million cards. This dude's going to deck himself before he gets done with it. Another Blizzard Brawl. So that's almost all of them out of there. Nah, that's it. Got me. Let's try one more for the road. Pretty good hand. I have an idea of what this deck could use. I might revisit this in a little bit. It was performing amazingly earlier, but I have a sneaking suspicion of what this deck needs. Did you just see that? Did you all just see that? Were you guys watching that? It opted, it showed me a snow-covered mountain, I threw it away and it gave me a snow-covered mountain. Holy shit. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Immediately, every time. I can't get that card on the board. Sprite Dragon, I cannot get on the board. Cannot get Sprite Dragon on the board, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put Rimrock Knight down just for the hell of it. More removal. Let's see what we got. Land. Oh, wow. Do that. Been holding on to that Essence Scatter, and he hasn't been able to do shit with it, so let's see what we got here. I'm risking it all right now. I'm gonna gamble it all on black right here. Yep. Gamble it all and lost. Gamble it all and lost, folks. I am having a horrible night. Horrible night, ladies and gentlemen. So I got to get a few more wins to put in this thing. One more. I am just not getting the cards, guys. It is really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. You know, I always try to go for these off builds, and honestly, it's just not worth it. I should just play Izzet black. I should stick to my comfort zone. I'm not great with Izzet. I like Izzet, but I'm not an Izzet master. I think we're going to be coming up on some Orzhov here. That's where my comfort zone is. Yeah. Absolutely. That's the whole point. I'm trying to do something different. And this deck is really cheap, by the way. Like, look at this. This is a really, really cheap deck. Like, it's just not expensive. I'm trying to do something, you know, that's not the same thing over and over again. But obviously I will be punished for that. Let's go face with him. Yeah, they are. They are. Unfortunately. I'm trying not to go too meta with the I mean, like McBash said, I could just go all Eldraine, you know? Just do the Eldraine mono red, but who wants to see that for the millionth time? You know. Who really wants to see that for the millionth time? And he's out of there. Alright, well, at least we ended up where we were. I'm going to leave it there, folks. Listen, if you're looking for a cheap deck, if you're looking for something that's a little bit outside the norm, try this one, guys. You know, is it great? Well, honestly, it performed a lot better. I gotta start recording myself off stream when I'm playing these and ripping up, because as soon as I start recording it, it just goes sad face on me. So if you like it, leave a like. If you don't, leave a dislike. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Word of the day is prowess. Here we go, guys. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.